Back with another podcast. Today I have my content squad member with me, Diego. What's up, Diego?
Let's go. What up? This is so cool, bro. I'm thankful. I got goosebumps, bro. Literally going through my skin. I have.
Well,
goosebumps.
I just want to say thank you for coming on. Like, it means a lot to me.
Yeah.
Obviously, like with the photography game, we're like super close with that, right?
Definitely.
And so this is the third podcast. So hopefully everything goes smooth today. We're getting better and better at this, and it's getting funner and funner. So what's up, dude? What you been up to? It's been a while since we hung out.
It has, bro. I haven't seen you in like a month.
I think what was like the Dunes trip?
Oh yeah, that was the Dunes trip. Right before when everything happened, we luckily went to that Dunes trip with the squad, and it was really fun.
But it was fun.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Just been working a lot.
You just got a new car?
Yeah, I did get a new car. I was driving a Lexus. It was an 01. Not bad. It was not bad for a first car, you know?
Dude, it was like fucking my twin.
Yeah,
I remember that, right?
Oh, yeah,
I had the Lexus.
You had a Lexus too.
Yeah.
I got it right after graduation, and it was a good run for me. I just had to get something new, and I picked up a Toyota.
What'd you get? What year?
2015.
2015?
Yeah.
Was it? I think it was like a Corolla.
Yeah, Toyota Corolla.
Yeah, okay.
It's a S too,
Congrats, bro.
Yeah, thanks,
That's awesome.
man. I'm really happy.
I'm looking to get like a newer car too. So we're both kind of in the new car market.
Hey, bro, the moves are right now, honestly.
Yeah.
The moves are right now, yeah.
How's work been?
Work's been good. Luckily I haven't been laid off, but I work at a residential area, and it is kind of like tough and scary because most of the residents are just stuck inside, and they cannot go outside. And it's pretty sad because all we do is just like, we deliver the food one by one, and, you get one resident opening the door and just saying thank you so much for what you guys are doing. We want to go back to everything how it was. They're really, it affects them a lot. And how I view is like, I just gotta be healthy, but for them it's totally different. They have to.
So similar to like Jared working at the hospital, you're also like an all-star right now because you're helping like the elderly a lot.
Yeah.
They need you more than ever. So for you and I guess others to obviously remain healthy, the biggest one, but to continue to like help them, obviously probably means like the world to them at this moment because obviously they're stuck inside, right?
Yeah, they cannot. They go out. I know these two residents where they have not gone outside for anything for like a whole month because they're just, they want to be very safe about it.
Or is it
I'm not sure. Well, a lot of them do seem like it, but I totally understand. But then there's other residents where they don't give a fuck. They be going out and like picking up their mail, and still acting like everything's fine.
They're allowed to go out though, right?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Okay. But a lot of them they're a bit more scared because it affects more towards the elderly people,
Yeah, dude.
And yeah, it's sad seeing it, but I for sure everything will be okay.
Have you been like able to maintain like your normal hours through all this?
Our hours did get cut. Before it used to be like a 4 to 9 thing, but now it's like 4 to 7.
Really?
Because all we do is we set up the food, we deliver to villas, different rooms, and we do that. We're done. We clean and we go home.
So has the atmosphere definitely been affected?
Yeah, it has. It's like low now, I guess you could say.
Like morale wise.
Yeah, and the first week was hectic because everything changed. The dining thing, the dining people had to change all their different things that they were doing. The chef was like trying to figure out a way how to make these meals for over 500 residents that live there. I think over 500 residents.
How many chefs do you have on hand?
There's one chef, 2 executives, I think, and there's a good amount of them, but
less than 10.
On the line, there's around maybe, I want to say less than 10 working on the line.
Making 5,000 meals?
No, 500 meals. Over 500.
Or 500. That's still a lot.
Yeah.
That's still a lot.
Over 500 meals.
Wow.
And we try to get it done within 3 hours. And, we go out delivering one by one.
So that's awesome. You guys are doing a lot.
Yeah, it's nice though, but you get those good ones where they leave little messages on their doors. They say
you gotta have feel like a sense of gratitude for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I said, luckily I have not been laid off, and millions of Americans have, and it's crazy. Yeah.
Well, round of applause to you, man. You guys do a great job.
Yeah, definitely.
I know that you guys work hard. I mean, you told me stories before, and you tell me kind of like what you do. And so hearing this, what you guys do now, I mean, that's a lot to handle. Yeah. So, thank you for what you do.
Yeah, I think we're all in this together for sure.
Dude, we are.
And with one another keeping it positive, I think we'll go through it.
How's the family doing?
Family's amazing. My brother out of nowhere told me he's accepting to college, and he's barely a senior. He wants to take like pre-calculus or something. What? And I don't know why. And I was like, awesome. Hey, good for you. Yeah, definitely. So I'm proud of him for that, and he's working now. Unfortunately, my sister did get laid off. She was a nail technician, so it is kind of hard for her to make money right now. But right now, she really looks happy. She's been cooking a lot.
Okay. And so finding obviously like new paths and
that's
new
what I tell her too.
Ways to enjoy.
I definitely think this is a time where it might be a good time to work on yourself. Mental health, everything, and that's what I've been doing too.
How's that been with you? Then have you found new pathways? Obviously,
yeah, definitely.
Like for me, I've been biking more. Obviously, the podcast is a new one.
Yeah. Bro, I look at your story, like, dude, this guy's really growing. Like, it's amazing, bro. Like,
we're all trying. We're all doing our part.
For me, I've been working more on myself. Definitely, I started taking cold showers.
I need to do more of that.
Bro, I shout out to this YouTuber Matt Davila. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but I saw his video. 30-day cold showers.
Okay.
Looked at it and it really inspired me, and I just did it one Sunday. Turned the knob all the way to cold, and I was like, all right, let's do it. I go in and it's cold as hell. It's really cold, and I'm in there just like breathing heavily, but in like a minute or two, I just got like
new burst of energy.
Yeah, just like energy. It was weird. Like I just got calm with it. Like I would turn to my back and like nothing, like everything was so fine. It was sick.
What made you want to do that?
Well, there was one thing I remember hearing it. He says it always feels nice, doing something out of the ordinary every day. Because every day it's almost the same thing. I'm waking up, I'm going to work, and it was like a basic routine to me. And I look outside the box, I'm like, I didn't imagine this. I didn't imagine doing it like that,
Yeah.
And so I started doing some studying, a lot of YouTube, and they all kind of recommended doing cold showers because it helps out with like giving you energy and closes your pores, obviously.
Dude, I swear to God, dude, I was reading about why to take cold showers literally last night. I promise, bro, last night, because I'm trying to switch it up. And the bad part about that is I've been taking a hot steamy shower for probably like 4 or 5 years straight.
Dude,
every day.
Yeah,
every day.
Definitely. Yeah, I used to go in there boiling, chilling
every day.
Every day. Nah, dude, it feels really, really amazing. I like vlog it now every time I go to shower.
Really?
I set up my phone. I tell myself, all right, today is day 15 of cold showers.
Oh, so you're already 15 days into it?
Yeah, I'm 15
I thought this
days
was like something you just started.
Oh, no. This is day 15 for me. And, I tell myself, all right, day 15, doing this cold showers. Everything's going fine. I'm vibing to my music. It really helps. But, yeah, dude, what helps me the most is just, knowing it's really cold. Yeah. And just jumping in there in sense of like fear, like because in reality that's what fear is. Fear is like almost I don't want to say anxiety, but you're just always like
you're tense about it.
Yeah, you're tense. Definitely.
Why do I want to jump in a really cold shower?
Yeah, obviously,
right? And that's not relaxing.
No one does that. Right. And so you go in there and you start getting like all shivery and all that, but. What I found for me, breathing heavily for like a good 30 seconds or something, you feel like a sense of just like relief, like everything just went away, like all the negative energy, everything, you just like, boom, like you just feel totally new. Okay. I don't know why. I started looking through podcasts too, and they all said the same thing, and it definitely helped me out. I got Bernie. I told Bernie about it. He started doing it, and he feels really good.
I actually did a cold shower today too.
Yeah, really.
It was like, so maybe dude, this is day one for me. Maybe I should try it. Bro.
Hey, I definitely recommend it. I started doing that, and I started doing like some workout routines, waking up every day.
Dude, you've been doing some jumping jacks and stuff.
Yeah, bro,
trying to get the cardio up.
Jump ropes.
You went hiking today.
Yeah, I went hiking. I went over here on North Central and
Like
Thunderbird.
Is that Lookout Mountain?
I think-
Central and Thunderbird.
Yeah, Central Thunderbird.
Okay. Shaw View? No, it's not Shaw View.
No, I don't think it's Shaw.
Was it Lookout Mountain?
I think it was Lookout Mountain. Yeah.
Like by my mom's old house?
Yeah, it was around there.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a cool mountain.
And yeah, I went hiking because, but before, I'm gonna be honest, I would wake up at 8, be on my phone. I wouldn't get out of bed till like maybe 9, no, 8 on that hour, like maybe 11. Had a shower, go to work, and I was like, yo, this is not me. Later on, I would like, take pictures here and there, but it was like so, like, I don't know, it was
Like
not
so
me
much
at
of a
all.
routine that you just kind of
definitely.
wanted to break the
I
routine
felt like I
to
was in a
something
cycle.
new.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was definitely. I felt like I was in a cycle, and I just told myself one day, like, break shit out, and started waking up like around 6. Get out of bed. I do my bed.
On like off days or work days?
No, every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Okay.
First thing I do is do my bed because.
Like make your bed?
Yeah, I think one thing, everyone should do their bed, no matter what.
Okay.
Everyone should do their bed once they're out of, once they wake up.
Yeah.
Because you get that sense like, holy shit, I did something today. I made my bed. And it feels like an accomplishment at least. And
I was gonna say, if everything else fails throughout the day, you still made your bed.
I made my bed. Yeah.
That's right.
Nothing feels better coming home from work. Going to a room where your bed is just
All
it's
nice and
made.
crispy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be coming home, when I used to work at Oregano's, when I used to live with my parents, coming home, my bed's all messed up and I got food on me. I'm like, it is what it is. I'm over here eating. I'm like, nah. It was not me. And, I just do my bed. What I do is I do like 50 push-ups, 50 jumping jacks, and 50 squats.
It's like every day in the morning?
Every day in the morning, yeah. And like 10 minutes of jump roping. Mm-hmm. And so, doing that, I started looking up how to eat healthy. I definitely want to gain weight. That's one thing I've been really.
Well, dude, we were
really
on a workout routine for a minute, bro, and then kind of fell off. And all the quarantine stuff. Obviously, I haven't gone to the gym. I'm back to 0.
It's a tough time for sure, but it has been showing me how much time in reality I have. Definitely.
That is very true. Like I've actually been discovering that myself. Like how much time I really have can be used for so many different things.
Yeah, definitely.
Like so many different little grinds or like just anything, bro. You know what I mean? And also like cutting out stuff that you don't need.
Yeah, that you shouldn't be doing. You use that time for something else. Go for a walk around your neighborhood or. Go learn something new on YouTube.
That is very true.
That's
very true.
YouTube is literally like a school.
Everything,
in
bro.
a way. A lot of people think it's like dumb, but
it's a blessing for us like young kids, bro. Because we learn everything on there. I can't tell you, like I've never taken no Adobe classes, but I just go on YouTube.
Yeah,
I need to learn about transitions, editing. I go on YouTube, bro.
Definitely, yeah. That's where I started learning how to edit, and
shout out Peter McKinnon.
Hey, Peter McKinnon, bro. One day we're gonna take photos with him.
Right.
Yeah, dude. It's been a long journey for sure.
So everything's been good though with the roomies.
Yeah, roomies are cool. Chris just got a new bike. I don't know if you saw.
I saw it, bro. Y'all been cruising on that thing, man.
Bro. It's funny.
Is that like his? That's not his daily though, is it?
No, it's not. He
just like a toy?
He just bought it out of nowhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
He picked it up and. Yeah, Augie's still just working, But yeah, everything's been going fine.
All right, so you got new workout routines, cold shower routines,
cold showers,
making the bed. I'm just naming things that I've heard for the first time from you. What else? Is that kind of like the main ones?
I also started journaling.
Journaling?
Yeah.
Really? Like your whole day or just certain things?
I try to do it every day, but I forget sometimes.
Like a couple times a week?
Yeah, but I try to do it at least every day in the morning. Just talking to myself like what I did.
Like recaps.
Yeah, recaps.
Okay.
I currently reading. It's called Rich Dad Poor Dad. One of my friends recommended it to me. I started reading that, and this is the same thing. Start with the journal.
I like that. I've never done the journal before.
Yeah, it's really interesting because I opened my journal. I haven't opened it in a long time. Mm-hmm. And I was looking through my notes from like last year when I was living at my past house with my other roommates. Yeah. And I remember writing down there, what do I want to do, within like 3 months. During that time I was still in construction. And I remember writing stuff like, I don't think I want to do this. I want to focus a bit more on photography.
Right.
it's cool, like, just looking back at where, kind of where you started, your history.
That's very true.
And
that's kind of what I do with like photos, just taking photos and stuff.
Yeah, and it motivates me of what I'm doing now, in a way. Every day I could just recap what I did before. What can I do the next day to be better, in a way.
Dude, that's awesome, bro. So you've been busy during this quarantine, trying to make up for like the extra time you've been given.
Yeah, definitely. Like it sucks. I haven't been on. I've been kind of struggling with the photos, in a way.
Okay.
But it's because I was focusing more on myself, my mental health, in a way. But I definitely have like a strong energy. I don't know why. Within like in a bit, once I get back into this routine, with my photos, getting into videos, like everything's gonna be the way I wanted.
When do you think that comes in? Is that after all this kind of blows over, or is this just trying to manage the time for it now?
I'm just hoping like maybe now or tomorrow. Because why wait, There's no time I should wait. But right. It's, like I said, it kind of throws off with, like, me working.
I get it, bro.
Yeah, I work, I'll be working, like, 3 days all day. And the only days off are, like, Saturdays and Mondays.
I totally feel you. Just, like, it's exhausting, bro.
Yeah.
And, like, especially for, like, us younger people, obviously, that are, like, going to college.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But
and working at the same time and trying to do other hobbies that we enjoy and have a passion for. It's hard to, like, balance all that. And, sometimes I feel like maybe we do get the credit, but sometimes I feel like we don't get the credit for that. Because we're trying, or at least the people that I'm friends with and I know, we're trying hard to do, like, a lot of things at the same time.
Yeah.
And balancing all that can just be so difficult with all of our, work and, school life.
I see, you guys got finals already coming.
Dude, yeah.
And, I don't, and, all these, like, students, like, learning it from a screen. I don't know. I personally, I couldn't do that. It's
like in person?
Yeah, I'm more of, like, in person, and I feel totally for those students, making that huge transition and, having to learn through a screen, and not getting that one teacher to actually be there to help you.
No, that's totally how it's been with me, bro, because, like, obviously, like, I prefer in class, in person, and since all my classes got put, like, online, like, it's been easier, though, I guess you can say, because I can kind of do it at, like, the pace I want to whenever I want to. But I'd definitely rather have that in person just so I can get the hands-on learning, bro. Like, if I need assistance from my teacher, I can't just call him and be like, yo, can you help me on number 6? Like, I need to be there, bro. And I need to also make those connections in class, like, from being there.
Yeah, totally, bro.
Yeah. So it's a big difference with that.
Yeah. It's definitely hard for those students out there.
I even think, like, moving forward, bro, even with all this stuff, like, that's going on, it kind of gives me, like, a different perspective, because it's like, do I really want to, like, take all these non-important classes in person, right?
Yeah.
Be around all these other people I don't know, which, some people might think I'm just, it's like a delusion, or it's just dumb. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
We're young, whatever. But honestly, bro, like, I would rather take the important classes, like the marketing, blah, 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 in person, and maybe those little electives and stuff online.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, definitely. If that helps you, but I'm not a student.
Right.
But I totally see where you're coming from. But I've been talking to Bernie, too. He tells me I have to stay up, like, till midnight or maybe even past that, and he's still working too, try to study for his finals and all this. And I ask him too, like, yo, how's your videos coming? How's this? And he's like, oh, I didn't have time to do this because I'm stuck doing homework, or I'm stuck doing these lectures
it's a grind, bro.
Yeah, I totally feel
it's a grind, bro.
I feel with, like, the more grind you get, it's just gonna help you in the future. I
agree.
Definitely.
I agree.
We're barely in our 20s.
I think just, like, building that mindset.
Yeah.
And like, the consistency, I think, is the biggest player in all that.
Yeah.
Can you keep doing it consistently? It's hard to do something and start and keep it consistent. You know what I mean?
It is. Yeah.
Even, like, with the gym, you go hit it for, like, 20 days, couple weeks or whatever, and then you're just like, I don't know, something happens, comes up, and then there you go. There goes all that time. You don't go back. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, if you have someone there to motivate you,
that is a big help.
It definitely helps you out. That's a big help. But it definitely is hard, doing it by yourself, because, you're the only one that could truly motivate you.
It's true.
But always having a friend there, catching up or something.
Right. So, like, obviously, like, So just grinding, keep finding motivation. Obviously, friends are a huge help, even in the gym, with side hobbies, passions, school, finding, study groups, or just like staying in contact with students from the class and whatnot is obviously a huge help.
Definitely, yeah.
So obviously we have a content group.
Yeah, it's a little content group.
Dude, I love it, bro. And honestly, I love when we go on our trips. It
was fun, bro. Since I got this car, I was gonna ask you. We should all go again. I'm trying to hit up Sedona soon.
Okay.
Once I get my insurance card, I'm really trying to take it, because that was the point I got this car for, because I could not do that with my past car.
That's why I want to get a car, bro. So we can just travel more, bro. Yeah. I don't want nothing holding me back.
Exactly. Now I have a car where I'm capable of going somewhere without me being holy shit,
held back.
Yeah, is my car gonna make it? My car had a lot of miles, and it's definitely a blessing now that I have this car, and I definitely don't want to.
When you trying to go to Sedona,
bro? I think I'm getting the insurance card within next week, hopefully. But soon, dude, I'm down.
Same guys.
Yeah, I told Bernie about it.
So obviously, with the content group, I've known you since middle school?
7th grade? No, 7th grade or 8th grade?
I think 7th or 8th grade. One of those. That's still a long time ago.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
So I've known you since then. Obviously, I just met Bernie a couple months ago, and Abel.
Yeah.
And we formed together to build this content group. And dude, it's been cool, bro. Bernie and Abel, they both have their chimes that they chime in with the photography and the videography and stuff. And obviously they do their little side gigs and stuff and their little hustles. And honestly, it's been really fun to meet those guys, bro, and to kind of form a group where we can kind of stay consistent with each other in a way and push each other. Obviously, for me, it's more fun to travel with people than just go solo.
Definitely.
That California trip I did solo, I just needed to do that. I just needed to go. I just wanted to do that, right?
Yeah, dude, I totally feel you.
But having a squad to go, do that with is I think it makes it just that much better.
Yeah, I totally I feel that. I think that's why going to the dunes, where they're giving a whole do this idea, maybe you should get a shot from here, get that drone shot from there. We gave out good ass ideas to each other.
All right. Before we go any further, I just want to describe Diego to the viewers and listeners. So obviously we both started photography. I would honestly even say you started before I did. I know you had a camera before I did.
Yeah, I didn't get a camera after I graduated, actually.
After you graduated?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I started photography my senior year. I remember taking Mr. Kobe's class.
Okay.
Yeah, I took it. Yeah, my junior year I took it.
I took it my freshman year and I hated it.
Really? Yeah, I mean, maybe the teacher, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it stuck with me. I loved it, just having, a camera that's just taking pictures, I saw it more as a memory. It was always cool, uploading it and then seeing holy shit, I got this, I got that. That's a dope. How did I get this shot? And learning about these apertures, the shutter speed and all, so it was really cool.
So I just want to say though, 100% honesty with you, bro. You inspired me big time to kind of do the photography I do. I swear to God,
that's
because
sick, bro.
you think out of the box all the time. Every time we hang out and take photo shoots, that's why you're my main guy when it comes to photo shoots or anything, bro.
I appreciate
because you push me to try things that I don't normally try, and I'll be I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. You definitely helped me a lot. More than anybody else, more than any YouTuber. I can watch tutorials and stuff, but to have a friend in person on a shoot that's helping me and hey, you should shoot it this way, or you should put your settings on this setting for this. I swear that you've helped me a lot through this journey, bro.
I appreciate it.
You've given me ideas. You keep helping me find the creative side and getting that out of me.
Yeah.
So I thank you a lot for that. You've been a big help in all this journey.
I'm honest, I wanted the same exact thing too. When I was living over there, my roommates, I remember you messaging me, hey.
Dude, I was just thinking about that, the Starbucks trip.
Yeah. You messaged me hey, you down to meet up, if you help me out with this, I'm trying to get a camera, And in a way, myself, I wasn't really, I wasn't still with that mindset yet about going out with my photography because, I was doing construction, I was doing these house framing,
Yeah.
I was on a mindset of becoming, a worker with that,
right.
And
a freelancer.
Yeah, and you telling me you think you can help me out, I was maybe I should help out Jai. I'll probably get back on this photography.
Dude, we didn't hang out for a while. I think until that point, right?
yeah, it sucked because in a way I kind of pushed it away. I was like, I don't know why I want to do this. You know, it was kind of a waste of time. But I remember you posting a picture. I'm like, damn, bro, this is sick. Like, you know, slowly, and I would help you out. And I remember you telling me, like, dude, you got to get back on this because, you know, your photos are nice. You know, you cannot let that waste. I'm like, damn, bro, you know, if Jack sees that in me, like, why not? You know, and. Right. Yeah, dude, same thing too. You're the really one who got me back into the photography game because
I needed you to come back.
Because if it was not for you, dude, I would have been stuck of what I was still doing because it wasn't like an everyday thing to me. But you really inspired me, you know, to get back onto that art.
I appreciate
you
that.
know,
yeah.
And you know, like I said, it's always nice having a friend there, you know, doing the same hobby as what you love.
Right.
You know, you guys grow together. And it's crazy where you guys can go, you know. And I'm excited, dude. I see, like I said, right now, dude. You're really growing, dude. I'm so happy for what you're doing.
Thank you.
And it's sick. I'm just happy what you're doing, man. I'm like running out of words what to say.
No, but honestly, bro, yeah. I'm super appreciative for you, Bernie, Abel, like the whole group, bro. Definitely, and obviously everyone else that's listening and watching this helps both of us in our photography game. Obviously, coming with photo shoots and having photo shoots with us, and just kind of like helping us throughout the whole journey. Like we're both like incredibly thankful for you.
Yeah,
it means a lot, like for us to kind of like learn from you guys, and just from each other too. So you know, thank you for that, bro. Like if it wasn't for you, a lot of my stuff would not look at how it looks today.
No, dude, like, I the way I see this is Jack is mostly like he's a talkative one. He could get away with stuff, and that's why I really like, you know, with him because he's a really talkative guy. You're a talkative guy, bro, and. I remember when you invited me to go to the influencer party.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know, bro. This doesn't seem legit, blah, blah. And
shout out to Welcome Arizona.
For real. Shout out to Welcome Arizona. We pulled up. I'm like, Dad, this is like a legit thing. And I remember Jack telling me, yo, we gotta get mad content here. There's amazing, beautiful
girls. Let's just throw it out there, bro.
Man, there was some beautiful individuals there, and it was sick. And I'm like, because I'm more like in my shell in a way. I'm still trying to get out of there, but Jack over here telling me, bro, you gotta talk to this girl. No, come up to that one, go that. And I'm like, dude, Jack, like, yo, chill. I'm here trying to get my water still. And yeah, and Jack told me, all right, go talk to this girl, or I'm gonna go do it for you. And I'm like, I bet. And yeah, he made me do it. I remember going up to like these pack of girls at the pool. I'm like, will y'all be down to take pictures? I said it in the most awkwardest way. I don't know why. And they just looked at me and they just started laughing like, yeah, sure, why not? And then Jack pulls over and then Jack introduces himself. It was so cool, bro. And it was sick. And, you know, we just stood there taking their pictures. And yeah, dude, I appreciate that. You know, you helped me come out of my shell, you know, and I think that's one thing I really want to, you know, get better at.
Dude, that was fun, bro.
You know, that day I made a connection with Hugh. I don't know if that's his name, Hugh. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, shout out Hugh.
And I don't know how I found him, bro. He hit me up. He was this photo shoot. This is way before that all this stuff happened.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
Or
months ago.
Yeah, he was one of like the most dopest guy I've ever met. He was from Minnesota.
Dude, I love his work, bro. He's super creative.
Dude,
he's another guy who's really, really creative.
Yeah, and he's the same thing, you know, he's on his grind. He's doing, he started making some, like gym shorts too.
I saw his apparel, bro.
They're sick, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
He showed me the quality of it, bro. It was like amazing. This is sick.
I want to bring him on the podcast.
Yeah, bro, definitely.
Over time.
Yeah, shout out to Hugh, bro. He's such a cool guy.
Shout out to like everybody we met there, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
I remember
that party was lit.
Shout out to Chris. I'll probably DM you and tell you I mentioned you, dude. Okay, so I wasn't 21 at this time, so like I'm over here trying to beg this dude to give me alcohol. Like they're like making these little margaritas and stuff, and I'm like, dude, I need a drink. This is the perfect time for a drink right now. Come on, bro. Hook me up. I'll do whatever you want. I'll jump in the pool right now. I don't care. And shout out to Chris for snagging me a couple of drinks and definitely making the experience a little more fun.
Yeah, it was, like I said, it was a sick time, you know.
But yeah, shout out to Courtney, if you're watching this and listening to this. Like we've even had photo shoots. You're one of like the coolest people. She's one of the coolest people I've ever had like a photo shoot with, bro.
She's cool.
Like she's so fun. She's also super creative, and she's just down to try whatever. You know what I mean? Like most photo shoots I have, I wouldn't say most, but like some of them, obviously, most of the girls really don't know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, they're just like,
what pose should I do? Should I do this pose? Should I do like this pose? Like you know what I mean? And so she's like super awesome to work with because she knows what to do. She knows the poses. She's great at the poses.
It's always cool to find, you know, a girl who's like so down to earth and just chill with it, having a good time,
Right.
and, you know, there to take pictures.
So shout out, obviously, Welcome Arizona and everybody we met from that event. You guys are all awesome, and obviously we still kind of stay in contact with one another.
Yeah.
So that's cool. That's the whole point of why I invited you to that influencer event, bro. We're like young influencers in a way, right?
It's all about connections, dude.
Exactly,
All
bro.
about
And so
connections.
like to be able to go and do that with you, like made it so much more like easier and like obviously more fun for me too.
Yeah. It was. I remember going to Goodwill.
Dude, yeah, I remember that outfit shopping.
Jack did not tell me we had to wear a Hawaiian theme.
I told you something.
I'm over here. What did I pull up with? I pull up with like a black shirt and just Converse, and we had to go to a Goodwill over there by, where was it, Mesa, right? And luckily I found a sick shirt,
Bro,
sick Hawaiian
do you still
shirt.
have that?
Yeah, I still have it. It was like $5, I think, and I mobbed in that. And everybody, I remember at the party like, yo, that's a sick shirt. Where'd you get that? I'm like, yo, I literally just got this today.
Bro, Goodwill is like is
good.
so
Hey, shout out Goodwill.
important,
Goodwill
bro.
came
Shout out
clutch.
Goodwill.
For sure.
All right, so going back on photography and stuff, when was like the first, like when did you start photography? When was the first time you picked up the camera and took a photo? Phone, camera, anything?
I want to say definitely I had a Samsung Galaxy S4. I remember, I think I still have it. I remember walking home from school, taking these sunset photos, you know, and
That's
posting
how I
him.
started.
Yeah, posting him on like Visco, and I forgot this other app I used to be on, and you know, just tagging like little cringy quotes on them. But it was sick. I loved my pictures, and I think after that, that's when I wanted to take photography at Thunderbird, and that's when I think it was junior year. You know, that's when I started. But after I graduated, the first camera I got was a Nikon D3400. I saved up my money.
He's a stud.
Yeah, I saved up my money. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna buy a camera. Went to Best Buy. I saw it in red. I'm like, yo, I have to get that.
Dude, your camera looked way better than anybody's camera,
Bro,
bro.
it was-
Because
I
no
love
one
my
else had like
camera.
a red camera.
Yeah,
I swear to
definitely.
God,
That's
everyone
why
just had a
yeah.
normal generic camera.
It was just mine was just red. I'm like, yo, this is a nice camera, and came with the 18 millimeter and
55, yeah.
and another lens. I forgot what it was. It was like a
Just
huge
the basic.
zoom in
Oh, really?
lens. Yeah.
You still have that?
I still have it. Yeah, I
Have
just
you ever
don't
brought
really
that to a
use
shoot
it.
before?
No, I haven't. No,
Is it a zoom in? Is it a 7300?
I want to say yeah.
What? You have one of those? Like the big lenses?
It's like really.
Bro,
it's
you've
like the
never showed
fat
me
one.
that.
I think I showed you.
No, you
it.
haven't.
It
I didn't
comes
know
with
you
the-
had that, bro.
It comes with the bundle. It comes with like.
But you've never used it.
I used it maybe once, but I haven't really
Bro, you need to start
used
using
it.
that lens.
Yeah.
That's like if you were to go to the mountains and take a picture of like a bird really far away, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, one of those
bro.
lenses.
What have you been doing?
Yeah, I've been using more of my. I got the 85 millimeter.
You got a new one, right?
Yeah, I got a.
You have it with you?
Yeah, I have it with.
Dude,
me.
show me that thing. This is my first time seeing it, by the way. And this
Yeah,
is
bro,
your guys' first time seeing it, too. You've been posting pictures of it, though, right?
Yeah, I got it literally once all this fucking quarantine shit happened. I remember I bought it.
Where'd you get it? That's why?
No, I got it OfferUp.
Oh, that's right. Okay, you told me that.
This guy was selling it. Let me bring it up.
I just noticed the diffuser's off.
This
Let me
with
get the room
the
so
80,
good.
let me take this out.
Dude, that thing is beef.
Yeah, bro, it's huge.
Is that your same? That's not your same camera.
No, this is a new
That
camera.
was the whole new deal. What is that one?
This so this is a Nikon. Let's see, I totally forgot. D750, and it came with the 85 mil.
Can I see?
Yeah, here you go. I like
So
it,
is
bro.
this thing like a portrait god?
Yeah, definitely with the 85. It's
This
a
is nice.
great camera. I was looking to get into the Sony, bro, but
Dude, this is so clean, bro.
let me show you.
So
Comparison.
this is wow.
So this is my first camera.
If you
Look
wanna
at the
compare 'em.
difference. Yeah, bro. It's crop sensor camera. I didn't really know that much about cameras yet, and so I just wanted to get something to start
Dude,
with.
this is really fucking cool.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, thanks. I've been doing a
This
lot
is
of
full
research.
frame?
Yeah, full frame camera.
Wow. Look at this man stepping up his photography. Now he's,
Yeah, dude,
he's a
definitely.
fucking beast.
I was just looking up what camera to get. I told
Dude,
Jack.
hell yeah, man.
Yeah, I told Jack I'm into Sonys. Never had one, but I look at the work.
I thought about getting one.
They're
wanna get one.
so clean, bro.
I wanna get
They're
one, bro.
so expensive,
I wanna
bro.
get one
They're
so
expensive. And so I looked at other options, and I remember a photographer, Luis. Shout out Luis Photography. Luis.
You collabed with him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He told me about this camera. He said, "Bro, this is a really nice camera. Full frame camera as well. Not too old. I did some research on it. It looked nice, and good reviews too, and so I picked it up, and yeah, bro, it's a major difference to the other one, bro. I love it. It's
don't mind me asking, how much was that? Both of those combined.
This one with the lens was $1,200.
I feel like that's about the right price, bro.
The new one, I think, if you want to get like a brand new D70, 50, it's like maybe like $200 more, maybe.
Dude, I applaud you for that, bro. Because like, as we grow, we gotta upgrade.
Yeah, bro, definitely. I think it was time for me to get an upgrade. You know, learning more about your image quality and all this, and I started looking through my photos. I'm like, yo, if I upgrade into this full frame, it's definitely gonna help out. And it made a huge difference, bro. Huge
Have
difference.
You been shooting with it like a lot?
Yeah, I don't know if you saw my
Bernie or your sister.
My sister. Yeah, I took pictures of my sister with the 85. And holy shit, bro, it just amazing.
Yeah, I know you just took those out like at your house, right?
Yeah.
But it looked like you had gone somewhere for those photos, bro.
Yeah, it was literally on golden hour. I went for this, 6 sunset. I told her just walk forward towards me, and damn, it was a major difference. I started editing on Lightroom, and it was I had a great time editing these photos because I was like, holy shit, imagine the amount of photos I'm gonna get after, in the weeks after this. It's so cool. So I'm definitely blessed, picked up another camera.
Dude, that thing looks like a stud, bro. That's sick, dude. This is my first time seeing this new camera, and like it's huge, man.
Yeah, dude, and it came with this backpack. Let me take out these lenses.
So, what kind of inspired you to do like photography, or like people that you've watched, obviously?
So how I started personally was, I remember taking, in class, the only reason, this might sound fucking cocky, but I wanted people to take photos of me.
Okay.
I
think everybody knows that, bro. You got to be in front of the camera.
I just love being in front of the camera.
It comes natural to you, bro.
Yeah, I just love being in it. I told myself, I'm trying to be in a model, maybe in the works some future. But I was kind of that shy kid in there, and I didn't have that guts to tell someone, hey, you mind taking the photo of me doing this or that? It was always me just, taking pictures of other people, or, taking pictures of something else.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I remember when I bought the camera, I got myself a tripod, and I started taking pictures of myself, in my room.
That takes a lot, bro.
Yeah, and I just started doing it, and I just fell in love with it. I have like a lot of embarrassing photos. Yeah, I go back in my old photos how I started, but it just always because I wanted to be in front of it, and so I started learning more about the lenses because I remember I wanted to get more blur. And, I started figuring out how to get what lens to get next, and so that's how the journey started. And I think Peter McKinnon for sure, bro. He's one of the first photographers I've watched, and he really inspired me for sure. His work is amazing. He's just an amazing guy, bro. He's really good. Canadian too, bro.
He's really, really good.
Canadian,
really
bro. He's an awesome guy. Hopefully, we're gonna meet him one day once we get all this stuff going up, bro. And I started learning more about these LUTs, these presets, learning more about your aperture and all this. And that's who I started watching too. And recently too, North Borders, bro, amazing. I love North Borders, bro. They're really young
both
too.
Obviously follow them on Instagram. Yeah, they're really good.
And I just love what they do too. He goes out to shoot with his crew. They try to do giveaways. They try to do these contests. I don't know if you keep up with their photo challenges, but
I see them.
They'll go out, in a city, come back in this exact location within 3 hours. If you don't, you lose the competition, But the point is to just grab the sickest fucking photo. And it's just amazing the shots they get, and it inspires me too. Yo, what if I could get a crew like that? Why not?
Right.
And it's so cool how they're doing it.
So obviously, shout out to Peter McKinnon and North Borders. We both follow them on Instagram. You actually showed me North Borders, and they I think they take like Lightroom and all that to like the next level.
Yeah,
obviously incorporating Photoshop in that.
Yeah. North Border, his car photography is just amazing. Hayden Peterson too.
Yeah, he's really good.
He's another one I've been. He's actually the first one I started watching, and then that's how I discovered North Borders. Then Liam.
I've been watching Hayden actually a little more than Peter recently.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Hayden. Yeah. they're so cool, bro. I that's where I want to get to sometime. It's sick, and
I think the podcast stuff has kind of brought me back to the YouTube game, man.
This is giving me nice energy, bro. This is amazing.
Like this, and I appreciate that, but also just kind of like finding ways to do videos again, and even like when we go travel, these little edits we do, that's YouTube content, man.
I haven't posted another video since that, dudes, but I love editing that video. You know, I was like, holy shit, dude. And we brought the gimbals.
Dude, the gimbals are life changers.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, I definitely want to get back into that.
You're gonna use the gimbal with that camera?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I got crazy.
All right, so we're gonna jump into the first segment. We're gonna spin the wheel. Some of these are risky, some of these are funny, and whatever it lands on, this guy must do. So we're gonna jump right into that here. I'm gonna pull it up for you. Got a couple things here for you. You ready?
Let's go.
Let's go. Here we go. Let's see what we land on. A couple questions here.
Hopefully you don't have it like pre-programmed, right? Where you want it.
No. What's this one?
Tell us one
of your best stories. Since you are in photography and stuff, one of your best photo shoots will be the question.
One of my best photo shoots.
What's one of your best photo shoots?
Can I go through my phone because I have all my photos in there?
If you want, I don't care. Bring out the phone. Was this a while ago or was this recent?
Well, I have all my photos, you know, just saved every time I want to show people.
What was the funnest, most jam-packed photo shoot you ever had with anybody?
Oh, there! I know which one. So, when was this? This was last year. Jack hit me up saying, yo, I need a video for my birthday.
Hey.
And so I'm like, all right, bet, let's do it. And I brought my homie Bernie. We went to that park by Mountain Sky, and Jack brought a piñata. You know, I try to get these ideas, and so Jack
is the idea, man.
Jack brings out, yo, I have these smoke bombs, and so I'm like, all right, bet, let's see what we can do. And so I'm trying to say, like, maybe if we light up the smoke bomb behind the piñata, and you have like jumping over it and crushing it or something, and you know, Jack liked the idea, and so we go on this rail, but there was a cop.
Was there a cop?
Yeah, there was a cop behind around the park,
just chilling.
And so I'm like, yo, we can't do this here because if they see this, we're gonna get in trouble.
Right.
and so we find a little alley just like covered in like
debris,
like and
like the wash.
We go in there, and so we find a good spot. We start setting up, and Jack puts three. How much did he put? Yeah, you lit up 3 flares, and holy shit, Burdens just starts saying, "Yo, there is a lot of smoke going on," and you just look up, and the sky just filled with like green smoke. I'm like, bro, we have to get out of here. But you know, luckily we got the shot. We got the
shots. It was awesome. And thank you for that.
Yeah, definitely.
He caught it at like the right time, dude. He did really good. Him and Bernie. Shout out to Bernie. Bernie was like on a tree, like dumping the confetti. Yeah.
Bernie was up in a tree, you know, just putting these confetti, and I'm like, yo, you know, I'm trying to like putting up the camera to see.
I don't even think the confetti made it.
I think a little bit.
Sure, like a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. But I remember the smoke going up, and then like us, like, you know, packing our stuff, and then Bernie's still in the tree, like, and I'm like, yo, oh shit, and yeah, I remember we start packing our stuff,
and Bernie's like still getting out the tree, like we're like, me and Diego are like ready to start running or whatever, and Bernie's still trying to get out the tree.
Yeah, and so we pick up his stuff and we start throwing dirt over it, and it went away. But we, you know, just to be safe,
that was just so much smoke.
Yeah, it was a lot of smoke.
Like honestly, and like it was like a wash-ish area, a lot of trees and stuff. Bro, I swear somebody could have thought that was a fire, bro.
Definitely.
A huge fire.
Don't try it at home, or do not try it.
No, definitely try it at home. Just make sure you're in a better location.
Yeah. But yeah, that was one of the best stories. You know, after that. We wanna get Popeyes after that, didn't we?
Did we?
Yeah, we want to get Popeyes after.
I don't even remember. That was a good time though.
Yeah.
I think one of my best photography moments that kind of just like took me to the next level is when we did that shoot, me, you, and Jared downtown early in the morning. That first time, like when we went up on the little like the parking garage. Dude, when you took those photos, bro, I was just like, so this is what we can do with these photos. Like,
I remember that's the first time you wanted to go out and shoot with me. That was the first time.
Maybe not the first time, but like the biggest. I think like the best time early on. I think I don't know. I think that was like just like something we had planned actually, instead of just went and did something. I can't even remember. We've shot a lot of times.
Yeah, we did.
But that was the first time for me where like you showed me what you could really get into with the portrait lens, and dude, I was blown away with those photos, bro. I had never seen anything like
sick,
that.
right? Yeah.
Because at that time I still had my normal little kit lens, and so I was still
little
like what they gave me. And so when you used the portrait lens, bro, I was just blown away. The 50,
the 50 millimeter,
nifty 50.
Yeah, I always recommend, if you want to start off in portraits, get a 50 millimeter. And no matter what it is, I think mine's at 1. I want to say 8 but. I remember showing Jack these photos, and Jack was like, "Yo, these are sick!" And I remember we brought my reflector too, and it was sick, bro. We were just taking photos downtown, was so fun, bro. And it was so cool
because we did it like at sunrise.
Yeah, we did it pretty early.
That was during the summer, so like really nobody was out in the streets.
It was maybe like around 7. I remember pulling up there, and
remember when we did that like a couple of times? We would just like go shoot downtown and then go get Starbucks and edit our photos.
That was sick. That was fun. Yeah,
that was fun.
We should definitely do that once.
So that was definitely like the first time that you just kind of blew my mind with the photos, bro.
Appreciate it.
I was just like, oh my gosh, this is insane, bro. I need to step it up.
Bro, it's always nice, seeing, giving anybody, at least something to go home with. At least you do aspire them. And I always say, as long as I help you out, little knowledge I gave you, whatever, like the journey you take, I know, holy shit, he made it.
You did, bro. You really did help me out, bro. Like, I don't want to put that in any other way. You really did like show me another way to photography that I've never been into before. Like with the like finding creativity and then just like different angles and different settings. Even shooting in manual, bro. I think the first time we shot, I was still on I was still on the camera setting mode, bro. I wasn't on auto. I wasn't that bad, but I was on like the portrait mode or whatever you call it.
And I remember shooting. We were downtown at night, and you started shooting with your flash. And I think you guys are pushing.
Dude, that was the first time we shot. Was it? I think so. When we went and did it at night.
Yeah, it was.
I think that was one of the first times we ever shot.
It was cool though. And I was telling Jack, the different settings to put.
I'm like using my flash.
He's all like, trying to get, holy shit, what is this and what is that?
Yeah.
But that was really fun. Because I think that was the time where you told me like, yo, you got to model for me real quick and take these photos. They were sick though. I love the photos when they came out.
Yeah.
And it was fun. I think that was the first time too. I think I met Jared.
Might have been.
Yeah. And it was cool. But for sure, you taught me more about like videos. I was mostly just a photos guy, like photography. But I know deep down inside, I'm like, yo, I really want to do videos. And seeing Jack doing these sick edits and all this, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you gotta show me how to do this, and showing me how to like, do these handhelds, and I appreciate too that we're here to help each other for sure.
Definitely helped each other along this journey, which is all what it's about, man. I swear, like that's what it's all about. And I'm super glad that we made that connection again, because obviously we had been friends since 7th grade, and then kind of like I think after we graduated, we kind of just stopped communication a little bit.
I think, you started working at Moon Valley, huh? I remember
the nursery.
Some work at Moon Valley.
And so we've definitely like been there for each other, and obviously like as a friend, I want to be there for you and like everyone else, bro. I want to be that outlet that you can come ask me for stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully I have the answer. So I know you had my answers when I asked you about the photography stuff.
Appreciate it.
But so obviously like your inspiration and stuff, where do you see yourself taking this photography game moving forward, and kind of what are your plans moving forward with that?
Plans, well, definitely working up more with the studio. We have been kind of slacking it just because of all this stuff. We can't be singularly in a room.
Let's announce that real quick, dude, because I know probably nobody really knows that.
Yeah.
We have a studio
we do.
that our friend Bernie holds, and he and Diego were kind of like the main guys, I guess you could say, and like setting it all up.
We painted the room, we were trying to get some work done on the floor, but we couldn't do it in time before all this stuff happened. I bought some backdrops, strobe lights, like different lighting, and Bernie too, bro. Bernie helped out a lot. I just told him about the idea. He went for it. He's like, yeah, bro, this
Bernie's awesome, bro. He's awesome.
Yeah, and we just haven't been really using it because of all the stuff going on. But definitely.
Yeah, like moving forward, dude.
Yeah.
Like for everyone watching and listening, we have a studio. So if you guys want to like plan and schedule these like shoots with us, like for actual like model studio photos, like we have
exactly
that.
What it,
We have the lighting, we have the setup, we have the backdrops, we got everything for that. So if you want to like kind of do something outside of like portraits and stuff, we have the studio for that. So definitely like hit us up for that. We can plan that.
Yeah, I definitely want to do more work with that.
Yeah,
and also
that'll be fun.
Yeah, also with videos. I really want to incorporate with music. Music is an art.
Mm-hmm.
Imagining creating art with another art and boom. And
really fun.
I really want to get into maybe like music videos or something. Little B-rolls with like adding music to it, but I just feel like that gives it more of
just like travel vids, what I mean? When we go to these places.
It's sick. And I scroll through TikTok and I see these sick films of just little like simple B-rolls, but it's so cool. I don't know, it gives me like a how do you say that word?
Nostalgic?
Yeah, nostalgic vibe. And I just love it. And I definitely want to get moving forward with videography as well. But
where do you want to take it? Do you want to like make this something that you do full time, or do you just definitely want to?
That's the plan. Yeah, I don't plan on working, at the retirement.
So would you rather kind of just keep like the freelancing side of things, or do you want to eventually kind of work for a business or like a team where they like hire you or bring you on to do all that?
If I get the opportunity to work with a big company, why not? I'm 21. I think I got plenty of time. If I don't like it, no problem. I could go do something else.
Right.
One thing my dad always told me was, you're lucky to have the opportunity to work anywhere because my parents, they don't have papers. But he told me if I don't like this job, I could always go find another job. And that's something he always taught me. Don't be lazy. Always try to find work because there's always work around here.
Right.
And I think that's what I'm trying to do too. Just grind, but I'll at the same time work with this passion and make it into my lifestyle. Why not? Cool.
Totally agree. Yeah, totally agree with that. So I guess then that kind of transitions us to like the perfect time to announce this. So we have a big collaboration coming out for you guys. Obviously, with everything that's kind of been going on with coronavirus, there's a lot of seniors out there, college and high school, that have been affected by this, obviously canceling their semester.
Yeah, definitely.
Like this is like their big semester. Could you imagine if our senior semester got canceled?
Yeah, bro, that sucks. I'd be upset. Like, no more trips, no more, having this opportunity to maybe even bring your family outside.
I had family that came in
to see you. Yeah,
for mine.
And a lot of people have been affected. I know some coworkers, they
having an online graduation.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah,
but I definitely, why not give back, during these times or something.
Which is exactly what we're going to do for you guys. We are going to give back. So what me and Diego are going to collab on is what we're going to do is we're going to do a giveaway for anybody that participates, and then obviously anybody who's been affected from their school year being canceled, obviously with Corona. We want to do a giveaway for you guys where we give away 5 free graduation photo shoots for anybody that votes, and then the people that don't get are obviously that are get the free photo shoots. We want to give you guys 40% off of our photo shoots, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna obviously collab together on this, and we want to give you like 20 of the best photos that we create.
Yeah, definitely. So, why not? It's for at least something for your graduation, because I know how much it sucks not.
Dude, honestly, for me, like having my photos of my graduation and stuff meant a lot to me.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
why not?
Meant a lot. That's memories, man. Like that's something I'm gonna show my kids one day.
Yeah, and it's always cool, showing the client afterward.
Like them
oh my god, this is amazing. I love these, and it's cool.
It's a good feeling.
You have a good sense of energy.
Really good.
It's really cool. It's nice, and I think doing this, especially
you give back, dude.
Yeah, a lot of people are laid off. Rough times right now, and why not do something nice for the community out there.
It's kind of our way to give back as photographers for you guys, obviously the people that support us the most and continue to engage in our content, you know what I mean? Obviously they like what we do, so we appreciate that a lot, so we want to give back. So we want to do again 5 free photo shoots, and then anybody that isn't selected for the free photo shoots, which we're going to do at random, we want to give you guys 40% off with 20 photos included from both of us. So we're going to announce that obviously probably a little bit after the podcast is dropped. We're going to announce this on Instagram and stuff. So obviously vote below if you are interested, and we hope you win.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So obviously thank you guys for your support. So this is our way of giving back.
Yes, sir.
With the giveaway, we are going to take things very seriously when it comes to CDC recommendations and kind of like doing our part to maintain like a quarantine-ish vibe. So obviously, I think obviously for portraits, like keeping that distance will be definitely so easy for us. We'll come prepared with masks and stuff, and obviously we'll just make sure that it's a safe environment for you to come. And if you have family that want to participate in this too, we'll make it a safe environment. We'll definitely take the right precautions to maintain like a safe distance and a clean photo shoot, man.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Why not?
No, this is just our way to give back, and we're just super excited and motivated to do this for you guys because it's like really the best way I think both of us can give back
for sure
during all this.
Yeah, it is.
So we're gonna have this out on a poll on our Instagrams, which will be in the bio on YouTube, and obviously on Instagram you guys will see that. So vote, and we hope that you win. So moving on to our next segment is Blast from the Past.
Blast from the past.
I got some old photos. I have two photos for you. They go back to 2015 and I think our senior year.
Bro, 2015?
2015.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see how much younger we look and obviously how we've changed throughout the years. Yeah. So I'm gonna get that pulled up for you. And then after that, we're gonna I'm gonna dive into. I guess we'll both dive into. We're gonna dive into like the first couple photos we took and kind of like how we've come to where we are now.
Oh yeah.
Here's the first photo, which is the earliest photo. Do you remember that?
What?
Do you remember that?
Yeah, that's when we went to see Star Wars.
Yeah, dude, that was when Star Wars came back, though.
That was actually the first Star Wars movie I saw.
Really?
Yeah, that was the first Star Wars movie I saw.
Holy
dude, you
shit,
had that was when you had is that blonde highlights or like blonde hair?
That was. I was a varsity playing soccer, and I remember we were doing this one thing. We all dyed our hair blonde. And I went for it, dude. Damn, you gotta send me this picture. Holy shit,
dude, that was our junior year. That was our junior year. That was like my birthday, bro.
No, was it?
Yeah, that was for my birthday.
I think it was our junior year then.
Because that was like December. Well, maybe not for my birthday, but it was definitely like December-ish.
Yeah. Holy shit, bro. That's crazy. I remember.
Dude, look how slim I look like a Slim Jim, dude. I still look like a Slim Jim.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That was Desert Ridge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy. You actually have that photo.
Shout out to Saul, my guy. Dude, I don't know how I came across this, but I did. But yeah,
that's
huge shout out to Kid Mad. I haven't heard from you in a long time, so I hope you're doing good, bro. But yeah, man, that's just kind of how it is. But
that's crazy, dude. That's you gotta send me that.
Dude, yeah, I'll send you that. That was fun. Yeah, that was fun. We had a couple memories from that year that I don't have on here. All right, here's the last photo. This is our last year of high school, and this is just posted up after a little formal. It came out blurry for who I think. Yeah.
This was winter. No, not what.
Yeah, this is homecoming.
No, this wasn't homecoming.
Yeah, it was
because this was at school.
This was homecoming. I promise. This is homecoming. I didn't go to no winter formal.
It was homecoming.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, I was. Oh my god, that's so crazy.
Yeah. Look at your hair, bro. You're like a mushroom top.
I don't know what was going on that night, to be honest, but my hair was out of it. I was in the dance floor, just getting my groove on. And
dude, that's
the result, of going hard.
Yeah. It was crazy to look back at that. Look how skinny my
serious we look, bro.
I know, bro. We look super serious.
Dude, that's crazy. That was what a good time, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah. So that was our blast from the past. some good times for y'all.
That's crazy.
I don't think you've seen these photos for a long time.
I have not seen this. You gotta send me those, though.
Yeah. Okay.
It'd be funny.
But yeah, that was our homecoming, our senior year. Yeah, we were probably pretty lit at that point, but that was a fun experience.
That was so cool.
So that was our blast from the past, which was a great time. 2 good photos, and. Yeah. So, what were we gonna dive into? What should we dive into? I totally spaced what I was gonna ask you.
No, you're good.
What was I gonna ask you, dude? I was gonna ask you something. I just brought it up.
Yo, this scent really smells good though.
Do you smell that?
It smells really well.
Are you like familiar with what it smells like?
I don't think so. Can I like pull it forward or is it?
Yeah, you can pull forward. I don't care. It's good. It's a tree. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, it's a tree.
It's a tree.
I don't know.
Eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus. That's an amazing word.
You don't know like the eucalyptus trees, bro. Like here, they're like huge. The bark is like falling off on like all parts of the tree. It's like the little like barky. They're like a white-ish tree, like a lighter.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Like they're huge. They're huge.
I thought
all around.
It smelled like chamomile tea in a way.
Like what?
Chamomile tea.
Really?
I don't know. I got that sense of it. It smells good.
Oh my gosh, I totally spaced what I was gonna ask you, dude.
It's cool, bro.
Well, yeah. Anyways,
Let me take over.
Well, yeah. Do you want to ask me anything?
You too. I haven't asked you how you've been, bro. Obviously you can see Jack has been growing a lot. It's amazing seeing this, seeing it in action.
Dude, I'll be honest with you. This is something that I wanted to do for a long time.
Yeah, I remember you talking to me about it. Like, yo, I want to start this podcast. I want to start doing this, but you actually went through it. You put your foot down. You're like, yo, I'm gonna do it. Why not? And it's sick.
I love it. It was a hassle to set up, but especially the TV. Yeah, it was a hassle to set up.
Sick TV though.
Yeah, thanks, man. So it was definitely super excited to get the podcast rolling, and obviously we're gonna keep doing more and more and more because there's no limit on how many podcasts we can do.
No.
So, and honestly, for me. And I've talked about this before in the previous podcast. I want to use this time to connect more with like my friends and to kind of meet
definitely.
like new people and learn about like other people. You know what I mean? And their experiences, obviously with photography or any other thing that they've gone through that I can kind of take from and that the viewers and listeners can take from.
Yeah, definitely. I totally see that.
You know what I mean?
It's like I said, it's always nice having that other individual there, just having the same vibe. Why not?
Right.
It's sick.
Yeah. No, I definitely love doing this, bro, and it's super fun. It's super interactive.
I'm having a good time, bro.
I want to keep building it and building it. So, what do you want to do with like your photos and like specifically like the videos and stuff? Like obviously you're talking about like wanting to do music videos and stuff.
Yeah.
So is that kind of like the next level for you moving forward?
I think just going. Well, I think what I struggle most is just like the editing process.
Okay.
It takes a long time for sure, and my patience, bro. I really got to work on my patience a bit more, and I'll be on a good time editing like this part of the video, and I'm like motivated, like, yo, this is coming out clean, and then just moments later, I'm like, yo, why is it not coming out right?
I totally agree.
And it's frustrating, but it's seeing Bernie. He posted a video. Of him, his little edit, and I'm like, dude, what the hell? How long does this take you? And he's like, yo, this took me like 15 minutes. I'm like, are you serious, bro? I don't know if it's me or my editing skills or I'm just like thinking it too hard, but I can never.
I think just kind of getting in that rhythm, you know what I mean? It takes obviously a couple of times of editing new videos to kind of get that process and your own process of doing things right. Like everyone kind of has their own style when it comes to editing videos.
Yeah, definitely.
And so just kind of building that foundation and just keep consistent with it, you know what I mean? Keep trying new things. You don't always have to like go out to make a video, right? You can do a video anywhere, bro.
I remember seeing what's his name? This one videographer I watch. I keep forgetting his name, but he would just do some simple B-rolls of him cooking.
And they look cool.
And it's sick. Like, yo, this is like some cinematic type
you're
shit.
getting into cooking. Maybe you should start doing that. Just a little bit here and there.
It's so cool. And, like I said, art is everywhere. And, having this type of, gear, take advantage of it. Why not?
I agree.
It's sick.
All right, you ready to dive into something? I remember what I was going to talk about. So we are going to show you guys some of our first couple photos that we took with our cameras and kind of like where we've come from, obviously, to then to now. So do you want to start or you want me to start?
It's up to you. You can start. I want to see yours.
You want to see mine?
Yeah.
So I picked 3 photos that I took early on. Just random photos. They're not the worst, not the best. They're just kind of from the beginning of me shooting. And so here's the first one I'll show you guys. This is what I thought was a really, really good photo at the time. Okay? So this is when I was living at my apartment. And that was kind of when I started taking photos and stuff. So shout out to Jared.
Oh, you know Jared?
Yeah, for taking this photo. Dude, at the time, I thought this photo was like the shit. I thought I was flexing. I thought I looked good. I thought the colors were a little good. What do you think about this photo?
Hey, you got the composition right. I'm pretty sure you're using those rule of thirds, you know.
I don't think I was using any rules in these photos.
What year was that?
That was like 2 years ago, I think.
Years ago?
Yeah, I guess coming up. Yeah, wow.
It's a clean picture. We all start somewhere.
Yeah, so that was the first photo. Looking back on that, I should just be in a different position. I think just a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, obviously we've come a long way with that. But that's what I thought was popping at the time. And then here's another photo that I have, which is this. Okay, so this photo that I'm about to show you was like the first photo I took. This was on my phone. All these that I'm going to show you were on my phone. But this is when I started trying to take different angles and stuff. And so this next photo I'm going to show you really kind of kickstarted everything for me. This was like, wow, this is really fun. This is cool. It's not it's a cool photo, I guess, whatever, but and it's just a simple picture of a tree. This is actually at my grandparents' house.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a pretty nice tree.
It's like it looks bad at the time. We fixed it. I helped them. Obviously, I worked at the nursery, so I kind of gave them some tips, and now it looks really healthy. But obviously, with this photo, it's nothing spectacular. It's nothing fancy. But for me, it meant a lot because it just looked really cool for me. And this is when I was just getting into like LUTs and presets and stuff. Really? So I was like abusing those. I was just slamming those on my photos.
Yeah, I totally feel.
I wouldn't take no time to look it over. I would just slam one of those on. Oh, it looks kind of cool. All right, no, that's a photo.
You forget. Yeah, I totally feel. All like the sky just turning.
Like
baby blue
I like that. I like that though. I thought that was so cool at the time. Obviously, that's a crazy photo to look back on now. And then the last photo I have was a cool photo I took, which is probably the best one out of those. I guess you could say maybe. I don't know. I thought it looked really cool with the sun coming in and kind of reflecting on the red bottle, the red pistache here. So
I just love like seeing the sun. Almost like feeling in a sense like it's just hitting you. Right. You know, you just seeing it like, damn, I could almost like feel
the vibration from it.
Yeah, definitely.
So with this, during the time, there was a lot of fog in the background. This was like, I can't remember the time, but we had just had like a crazy rain shower. And so there was like fog or something in the back, which I thought made it look so cool. And obviously these are all on my phone, nothing professional or anything, but these were just some of the first photos I took and edited that I thought like were really cool. Like they really stood out to me.
Yeah, so, I think it's a nice picture. It looks sick.
Well, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. We've gone a long way. I'll tell you that. We've gone a long way. So those were my 3 photos that I originally took starting in photography and kind of finding my way and my passion through it all. And now I'm going to show you Diego's. I actually have his Instagram page pulled up. So give this man a follow, obviously. So here's some of the first photos that you took doing in photography.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to start with?
Let's start with that one. I like that one. That was actually same way, slapping just LUTs. But this one somehow just came out perfect. I love the picture.
Was that in Glendale?
This was it was in Glendale.
I think I know what this is.
Saguaro Branch Park, I think that's what's it called. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this was when I was taking pictures of my sister's prom. Really? And I remember they left, and then as I was pulling up to my car, I just turned around and I just see this like view. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna take a picture of this real quick.
Isn't that crazy how that works?
Yeah, and I took a picture of it. I went home, edit, and I was like, damn, this is a sick picture. And after that, I just started, taking more pictures, more here and there, and yeah, it was sick.
Which one do you want to look at next? Dude, I didn't even know Augie had a full censure. What? I didn't even notice that.
Shout out Augie.
Dude, no way.
Click on the picture real quick.
Click on it?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember this was in downtown.
Dude, that's sick. I didn't even know he had a Nelk shirt.
Yeah, this was right when Nelk was like kind of blowing up.
I can imagine, bro.
And Augie, we were in downtown. Just I remember telling him, "Yo, I'm trying to take pictures," and we went down cruising, and we got off, and Augie was wearing his full scent shirt, and I'm like, "Yo, just pull it out. Let me take a picture of it." And he just shows it off, and I liked the picture. It had like sick lights in the back. I don't know. I liked it, and I don't think I told him I posted it, so I don't think he knows this is on my page. Yeah,
dude, it's crazy to look at it. This is coming up on almost 2 years.
Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah. This was when I was living with them.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So if you could do anything, if you could tell your starting self, like anything about photography or give him any advice, what would you have told yourself?
Advice?
What would you have told your 2 years ago self?
What would I tell myself? Probably just work on composition, honestly.
That's a good photo. You do see what I mean? Like the creativity in you has
Thanks,
always
man.
lived, bro. It has always been there. Yeah.
For sure that time I was just using a lot of presets, but I would tone them down here and there, and they really helped out, give them that glare. But I would look back to my old photos, I'm like, damn, I was really doing that.
Shout out Ego Shots.
Yeah.
Give him a follow. Here's our shoot from when I turned 21.
This was the moment where we had
that was it. That was when it was going down, and that was probably like not even like anywhere close to how smoky it really got.
Yeah,
That's a bad representation. Yeah. It got smoky. But shout out Ego Shots. Give him a follow.
Yeah, thanks. That's the most recent picture I took from the.
That's the one we're talking about.
Yeah, and it's definitely a major difference. Upgrading it to a full frame, and I'm just excited to take more pictures. In the future for sure.
Yeah, we've come a long way, dude.
Yeah, I'm loving the journey. It's all about the journey.
I would tell myself, don't focus too much on the presets.
Definitely,
you need to find your vibe. You need to find your colorways that you want to use consistently on your photos.
Yeah.
Right? Because I used to slap a different preset on every photo and then try to mesh them together and post them.
Yeah,
that made no sense. It did not connect at all.
I remember buying. I bought a LUT pack from Peter McKinnon.
Did you buy the fall pack?
I think it was that one. I remember downloading hell yeah, bro, I'm excited. These about to help me out. And what I noticed, because I remember when watching his videos, when he would edit a photo, he would just slap the preset on and it looked perfect. It looked sick. I'm like, damn. And so when I was editing my photos, I just slap it. I'm like, why does it look like that?
Right.
Why doesn't it look like Peter's?
It looked really good. Some of them looked really
some
good,
of them
which is why we used them.
Yeah.
But then some of them I felt like it just felt a little off.
Yeah, it did.
It was a little too much.
I was like, fuck it, why not? And I was still slapping on and call it a dope photo, but I was not truly having myself, editing it like that.
I would definitely, tell myself to not focus on the presets. Use presets. You should use presets, but you should find presets that fit your scheme and your colors that you like to use, and use them consistently.
Yeah, or also make your own presets.
Make your own presets, dude. That would be so cool.
I know a lot of photographers are making LUT packs too, and you go on their website and they're always trying to sell
that's something we can do.
No, definitely. It's their editing style. You're basically, hey, I'm giving this product of how I edit for this much. And
if you had to choose 3 colors that are part of your photography colorway, what would you think?
Three colors. I know the most. Well, definitely, orange and teal. I think that's a go-to for everyone. Mm-hmm. Orange and teal. I definitely started looking at more with reds and orange.
Yep.
Is what they play out really nice.
Yep.
And I noticing too. Shout out Brandon Wolf.
Dude, that guy's so good. We didn't even mention him.
Yeah, I forgot to mention, but
he's so good.
His photos are just
so good.
Insane. And when I look at his videos, he shoots with low contrast.
Yeah.
In low light. I mean, sorry. He shoots in low light, and in post production, he
just throws it back in there.
He does it insane. It's crazy,
bro.
And I remember doing it one time. I was shooting in downtown with this one couple, and the picture came out really, underexposed. I didn't like it, and put up on Lightroom, and I started noticing, playing around with the adjustments,
the levels.
Yeah, the levels, especially the contrast.
Yeah.
You lower the contrast, you get a bit more light in there, and somehow it came out sick. And I'm like, yo, is this what Brandon does? I found your secret, Brandon.
Right.
But it was so cool. And so I started noticing, maybe shooting in low light helps more in post-production. And
interesting.
It was really cool, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think maybe those 3 types is orange and teal, red and orange, and shooting low light.
All right, so yeah, I would definitely say that like my three colors are probably like red, blue, and yellow.
Red, blue, and yellow.
Which is kind of a weird combination, but I feel like it just kind of best fits me. And obviously, we live in a state where the colors are like red and yellow a lot, so I feel like I can connect with that very easily.
Yeah, I was mentioning Jack going to Sedona. It's literally orange there. The rocks are just amazing. I definitely want to.
Beautiful state.
Yeah, I definitely want to go take a hike over there soon, and the colors and the photos, like the insane photos you can get there too, and it's crazy.
So you're thinking about we can do this maybe like within like the next like couple weeks?
Yeah, bro. Like I said, once I get that insurance,
dude, I know a lot of cool places to go in Sedona that I haven't even like really. I've never gone to, and I don't think anybody else has.
Yeah.
They're like really exclusive, like little low key spots that I think we can hit up.
Like hidden spots where you gotta like
kind of walk or like go an extra a little bit too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be down, dude. Like I said, I want to go out there, stop wasting my time and
start shooting again,
yeah,
dude.
definitely.
Even myself, we need to get out there and start shooting again.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, I guess just kind of like get close to wrapping things up.
For sure.
I just kind of like.
It's been fun.
Yeah, it's been really fun, bro. Like, thanks for coming
I don't know,
on.
how long has it been already? Like,
it's been like it's been an hour and like 20 minutes.
I honestly feel like I just started.
I know that's how they go though. Like you record all this long, but it feels like it's only been like 30 minutes or something. You know what I mean?
You want to even ask you how is this like quarantine like been affecting you like?
Well, work has been like really weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Work at Amazon.
Yep, I work at Amazon with school and stuff, and dude, we just kind of like bumped up the precautions. Like,
how is it over there? Like
beyond anything I've ever seen before.
Really?
You have to wear a mask inside the warehouse. If not, you're gonna get booted. Like, it's like that serious. Like, they really do that,
same thing
which is good. It's good. You gotta like. It's weird, bro. Like, I bring like a little bottle of cleaner with me and clean my van in the morning because it's like you don't like.
Yeah, you don't know. Yeah.
We're not required. We were, but we've ran out of supplies like wipes and stuff. So we're not technically required to clean our vans any day. And each different day you get a different van. So you don't know
who you get like your
own personal van.
Yeah.
No. So you don't know who the hell has been in that van.
That's
straight up.
That's crazy.
And so for me, it's making sure that it's clean in the morning. So I bring a bottle and I like rag and I clean it all. I spray it all down and stuff. People interact with me different now. They just are just kind of like weird. It's like sometimes, I mean, some people are really like cool and chill with it. They'll just take the package. Some people are like, just leave it at the the front of the
front end,
or the whatever. And I like dropped a package off to this elderly lady. Totally respect the move she did, but as soon as she opened the door, she was like, just leave the package there. And so I dropped the package down. I'm like walking back and I'm like looking back saying like, have a great rest of your day, blah, blah, blah. And dude, she like starts spraying the bottle with Lysol.
Oh, what?
Bro, she starts spraying the package, bro. Like she just went ham on the package, just spraying it, bro. And like a lot of people have done that.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've seen like videos on Facebook, people like doing some stuff like that. And people are they get freaked out. I remember we would deliver food to some villas, and I remember one time I was walking to this one of the residents' house, but they had their door open, and I'm pretty sure they knew we were already delivering. And so she comes out and she's like, "Stay right there." I was outside the driver's like, "Just leave it right there," yelling it from like, "Okay, yeah, for sure." She comes out with her gloves, mask and all this, taking it up, and I'm like, okay, yeah, definitely. And other residents, they're just like, pick up the food and that's it. Everyone does have a different perspective towards it, but it's crazy, seeing it like that.
Because obviously nobody alive has experienced anything really close to this.
No, definitely not.
Where it's kind of like just so much hysteria on this.
Yeah, and it does suck seeing people who aren't taking it as serious. Because I still see people going out and in a bundle of group, going out of the park or doing
like that.
seeing. I remember seeing like on Facebook, these truck groups, going out doing these, donuts over there in the parking lot. Mad trucks there. Like, are you serious? Though you guys are still doing that during this pandemic?
Yesterday when I was working, I drove past, so I kind of delivered to my old apartment area, like Cave Creek area, and there was a park, and dude, there was more than 30 people at that park, but they were all playing tennis. So they were actually like playing tennis together, dude. There was no distancing in that.
Yeah,
group.
it's I don't know why some people say it's fake. People don't believe that it's a real virus or something. It's crazy. It's insane to me.
I know, and it's different.
Also, too, at work, I try to keep my distance from like my coworkers on this, but we are like a young group, and
so we just don't feel like it's
we have that mindset like, nah, it's okay, it's not gonna affect me, blah blah. But you don't realize until really does,
and we don't know.
You don't know, definitely.
You know what I mean?
And it is frustrating, seeing people who aren't taking this serious, but. As long as I keep myself clean, I keep the loved ones clean,
we're good.
And telling them what to do, what not to do, and I think we'll be okay. But it just hopefully in the future, we do find something, that will at least slow this down or something.
Yeah.
And get back to normal.
I definitely agree. I definitely think that we're going to be better as a community after all this is over.
Definitely.
And I've even started seeing it often, at work and stuff. The kind of like the community has definitely like come together, I could say, in some parts, and really like helped each other out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even like in my area, we have neighbors. If you need anything, let us know. Blah blah blah. Obviously, it's just kind of like expected, I guess, from neighbors, but at the same time, as a neighbor, you don't have to do any of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel.
And I've kind of seen more of that recently, and especially at Amazon, there's been a lot more like recognition. So families like they have these little like trays of food and water outside now for all of us. I've seen that, and that's been really cool to see.
Nice.
That's been really cool to see. Yeah.
And that's amazing. It definitely is weird. I remember when I would go to Mexico, go visit my grandma. Everyone there is super close. Like,
dude,
the neighbors there, like your next door neighbor is literally like your brother.
Straight
in a way.
the fuck up.
Everyone is just so kind. I would walk outside in the morning and everybody, would just say good morning, how are you doing? And coming back here to the States, it's more
different, dude.
It's like more of a private life. And I definitely see it weird if you are talking to your neighbor. No, I didn't mean to say it. It definitely it seems odd. I don't know why. It's a different vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I feel like that. When I go to Mexico, it's so friendly over there. Everybody's talking to
Dude,
themselves.
people there are so nice. Yeah.
Definitely here they do have a different type of vibe here. It's more, like I said, more privately and more secure who they're gonna talk to or something.
All of this has really just been like a big reality check for me. You know what I mean? Obviously, we were talking about like time and like time management earlier, and just kind of like having that ability to notice how much extra time we really have throughout the day. It's been great, dude, and it's really been like an eye opener, just like for me, and I guess for a lot of other people too.
Yeah, it shows you how.
And like how blessed and like precious, I guess, life really is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. A lot, like I said, a lot of people have been affected to, and thank God I haven't been as affected. I'm still working. I'm still paying my bills. But
we're like
it sucks
in
for
a
other
good
people.
position right now to be in a state that really hasn't been affected that much from all this.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like really, as a big city that we are,
people in Arizona literally they're a different breed. They don't believe the media as much. I don't know why, but it's crazy. But shout out Arizona. I love this. I love living here,
dude. Except for
I think Arizona is one of the most underrated states.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure.
But we're like the 5th largest city, like metropolitan area.
Look, we got Sedona, we got Flagstaff,
and we got Cali a couple hours away.
Cali's, who wants to go to Cali right now?
We got Utah at the same distance, all that cool stuff.
It's the Horseshoe Lake when I went.
Horseshoe Dam?
Page, Arizona. Beautiful place. I really recommend going there. It's an awesome place. I took sick pictures over there. And I didn't know it was here in Arizona, and there's a lot of stuff you can find here. Mm-hmm. And I think it's an amazing place to live here. I love living here.
Yeah, it is definitely fun. Well, I guess we can kind of just start to wrap things up, dude. But
sick, bro.
So obviously, we're gonna keep doing our photography grind, and we're gonna do this giveaway that we have in store for y'all.
I'm excited for that.
But honestly, dude, just thank you for coming on the podcast today. It's been like super fun to talk to you because I haven't hung out with you since we went to the dunes and before all this really kind of like broke down and happened.
We still contact here and there, on our stories,
but I'm like happy to hear that you're like genuinely doing good and you're finding finding new things to do though.
Yeah,
like through all this, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
and like the family's healthy. The roomies are healthy. The roomie life is fun and good.
Yeah.
You're still grinding, you're still doing what you love, and everything's just kind of working out. Because for a lot of people, it's really different. For a lot of people, or obviously people affected by this, it could be a lot worse for both of us.
Yeah, I totally agree. I'm beyond blessed to still have somewhat the life I still have.
Yeah, it's definitely a blessing. But so then in a couple weeks, then let's get to Sedona.
Let's do a
trip planned, and we're gonna create some banger content for you guys.
Let's do it.
But wrapping things up here. How can people find and contact you?
IG. Well, I really have to focus more too on like getting my activity more on social media.
Okay.
I'm a quiet guy. I don't know why. I
wouldn't say that. I would say you're really consistent with your posts and stuff. And if it's not a post, it's also stories.
Yeah, I just don't post a lot of my photos and all this, but time now definitely want to do. But personal Instagram is at Diego_my_Lego. I made that my freshman year.
That's like your main account.
Yeah, but my photography page for sure is what I'm gonna work more on is at Ego Shots.
Yeah,
is where
that's the big one. That's where you see all the really 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 good photos that he takes.
That's for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna get back more into that. Just get working. For sure.
Dude, well, it's been a pleasure to have you on, man.
Bro, thanks for inviting me.
The third podcast has been a success in my hands.
I definitely want to come back again.
Dude, sure. Well, yeah. Here's the cool thing about the podcast. We can have as many as we want. We can do them whenever we want. And we can have as many people as we want when I get more equipment
That's
coming
sick,
soon.
Bro. I'm about
But yeah, dude, I definitely want to have like the whole squad on one time. And we can
that'd be lit.
And then we can all
That'd be
talk about
sick.
like our trips and adventures together and stuff. That would be a really fun podcast.
For sure. Yeah. I'm definitely about that.
Well, give them a follow, guys. And again, I appreciate like everyone who has watched and listened and has given me feedback on these podcasts. Like, it really means a lot to kind of hear like someone else's perspective and ways that I can improve my own work.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
obviously, like the photography, the podcast, the setup, whatever it may be. So like I'm super appreciative for you guys.
For sure.
And I'm gonna keep rolling these out for you. Obviously, they're super fun to do, and we're gonna keep getting more and more people and different people on, different stories, different outlooks. We're just gonna keep building, man.
Hey, well, thanks for having me, dude. I was excited when you told me if I'd be on it. I'm like, yo, I'm about it.
I needed to have you on, bro. You're my guy.
For sure, dude. I had a good time.
All right. Well, then that's a wrap, guys. Thanks for watching and listening, and I'll see you guys on the next podcast.
Deuces. Hey, that was sick.